2nd, 2024 is produced by Jeff McKay. Senior producer Kevin Delaney. I'm Clayton Neville in for John Trout, and this is Westwood One.
Russell Wilson here. We play 60 United Way in the NFL, helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Healthy kids.
To get involved, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Donate.
Are you guys going to do that every time?
Yes, of course.
Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This weekend, cheer on Olympic hopefuls as they compete for a spot in the Paris 2024 Olympic Games at Montgomery Whitewater. Montgomery Whitewater is partnering with the American Canoe Association and the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee to bring the canoe slalom and kayak cross-Olympic team trials to Montgomery this weekend. Festivities begin this Thursday night with Olympic-themed trivia at Eddie's Restaurant. Live music starts Friday night on the patio at 6 p.m. Team trials racing start at 9 a.m. Saturday and Sunday with live music at 5 p.m. Saturday night. For more info, check out MontgomeryWhitewater.com.
If you're always missing part of your favorite show because you have to get out of the car, don't worry, take us with you, either through our streaming app or through your Alexa or Google smart home device. News Radio 1440. Radio 1440 WLWIAM, the home of Sean Hannity, also on 95.1 HD3 FM, Montgomery, Alabama, a Cumulus media station.
This is the CBS News World News Roundup, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. A new round of tornadoes has slammed the nation's midsection, causing multiple deaths and widespread damage. Correspondent Roxana Sabiri has our top story from western Iowa.
Massive tornadoes barreled across Iowa, leaving Greenfield, a city of around 2,000 residents, devastated.
Before I went down the basement, I went all around my house and I prayed. I prayed for God to keep us safe.
Drone video over the city southwest of Des Moines captured what remained. Homes shredded to pieces, vehicles tossed onto lawns, mountains of debris, and trees ripped to their roots.
A major development overseas, Norway, Spain, and Ireland have announced they will recognize a Palestinian state next Tuesday. CBS's Imtiaz Tayyab is in East Jerusalem.
Israel has reacted pretty furiously to the move by these countries and their decision to formally recognize a Palestinian state. So angry that it's ordered back its ambassadors to Norway and Ireland and has called the plan, and I'm quoting here, a distorted step.
The UN is warning a new U.S. pier off Gaza may not be of any help delivering food and supplies. Correspondent Cammie McCormick reports.
Humanitarian groups say they haven't been promised safety for their workers distributing the aid once it reaches shore. Secretary of State Antony Blinken on Capitol Hill Tuesday.
We're working intensely to get clear, protected corridors, clear times where there's no doubt, no ambiguity about people moving humanitarian assistance.
The U.S. effort has already been delayed by crowds looting aid trucks coming from the port.
Former President Donald Trump may be changing his mind after seeming to indicate he was open to supporting restrictions on birth control. CBS's Robert Costa.
It's not surprising to see Trump walk back those comments. When I talk to top Republican strategists, they say any kind of Republican statement on contraception is a political loser. Don't be talking about it.
His campaign says Mr. Trump will release a policy on the issue soon. NASA's put another pause on Boeing's debut crewed flight of its Starliner capsule. Space consultant Bill Harwood.
The Starliner is already running years behind schedule, and NASA's eager to get the ship certified for operational crew flights to and from the International Space Station. A helium leak is the latest in a lengthy list of problems that have caused repeated launch delays.
Investigators in L.A. are now looking into Matthew Perry's death and how the 54-year-old Friends star got a hold of ketamine, which was ruled the primary cause of death. His autopsy found the amount of the drug in his system was in the range used for surgery under general anesthesia. S&P futures down 7. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Why do so many dogs suffer from weight issues, skin problems, and low energy? It could be the popular dog food you put in their bowl each day. Veterinarian Dr. Marty created Nature's Blend, made with wholesome ingredients like premium meats, seeds, vegetables, and fruit. Save up to 54% off Nature's Blend, plus receive a free pack of our best-selling beef liver dog treats. Go to drmartypets.com/good or text GOOD to 511-511. Text GOOD to 511-511. All dogs are unique. Your dog's results can and will vary. Message and data rates may apply.
A professional eater is packing it in.
Before Joey Chestnut, Takeru Kobayashi was the guy breaking records at the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. He won it 6 years in a row in the early 2000s, but he's retiring because doctors say his brain can no longer stand highly processed foods.
What is health? Why is eating painful?
Kobayashi talked about it in a new Netflix documentary called Hack Your Health. He says he's focused on a better diet in an effort to rewire his brain and live a long, healthy life. Monica Ricks, CBS News.
Police in LA are investigating a daring walk across 2 abandoned skyscrapers. Drone video posted to Instagram shows 28-year-old daredevil Ben Schneider walking ever so slowly across a tightrope 500 feet from the ground. He was wearing a harness. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that is MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save many families up to $500 a month, and that is huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works too. It's been around for 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy and you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. So see what you can save. This is a very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number to be. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
What's keeping you from learning the language you've always wanted to speak?
Too hard.
Takes too long.
Not with Babbel. Babbel's interactive lessons, podcasts, games, and more make learning fun.
Fun isn't hard.
Right. And in 10 minutes a day, Babbel's bite-sized lessons are designed to get you having real conversations in as little as 3 weeks.
That's not long.
It's not hard.
It's perfect.
It starts here. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com. Babbel.com.
Need to reboot your ride, Montgomery and Prattville? It's Matt Parsley here from Budget Car and Truck Sales. Spring has sprung, and let's have some fun. This month, I'm going to help you reboot that old ride and save you up to $3,000 on a nicer, newer car. Based on the price of the car you pick, it's out with the old and in with the new. So if that old ride is a hunk of junk, don't let it leave you in a funk. Bring it to me, and I'll help you shut it down. Because there's never been a better time to reboot that old ride. Worried about your credit? Budget has the banks and credit unions that want to say yes. That's yes, yes, yes. Don't get your wires crossed. My For the People credit approval process is like a reset button. So this spring, reboot that old ride. We work with the banks and lenders that want to say yes. And you can save up to $3,000 on a nicer, newer car based on the price of the car you pick. But hurry, a deal this good is going to shut down fast. I'm Matt Parsley. I'm your dealer for the people. See all these great rides at BudgetSaysYes.com. That's BudgetSaysYes.com. Or call 334-244-9777.
He's the voice of the conservative millennial.
Ben Shapiro.
The Ben Shapiro Show, tonight at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it. Your WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Bank of America. Bank of America
Got
has
to.
all those digital solutions for local and global businesses
That was
so you
you.
can make every move matter. Visit
How you doing?
banking for business. There we go. Bank of America and
south winds. Tonight we'll see lows around 70 with a few more clouds for the rest of the week and into the holiday weekend. Expect highs near 90 each afternoon, lows in the 70s. Rain chances limited, but increasing to pop up to isolated variety as we head toward the weekend and into the start of next week.
And that's your first alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Nick Gunter on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Right now, things are looking good. Still no major problems or accidents. Nothing's being reported by the authorities. It would send you on an alternate route. Looking at your traffic flow maps, no big backups or slowdowns yet. That's all good news. Keep listening, and we will keep you posted. Invisible Fence has Boundary Plus technology, giving your pet more play area right up to the boundary. No confusion, no lockouts, no stress. Call Vicky at Invisible Fence, 265-2585. Buckle up, it's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Good morning, I'm Jasmine Williams at WSFA 12 News. Here's what's happening this Wednesday. Montgomery police announced 5 people have now been arrested in a shooting that left an innocent bystander in Montgomery paralyzed. The suspects were all allegedly shooting when Amy Hicks was caught in the crossfire. She was sitting in a car on Atlanta Highway. After a violent Mother's Day weekend, Montgomery police announced 2 more of the shooting victims died this week. Demetrius Porter was shot near the Normandale Shopping Center. He died yesterday. Jeffrey Williams was shot at West Montgomery on Oak Street and died earlier this week. So far, no arrests in either case. Late last night, Asher Havan was named the 25th season winner of NBC's The Voice, making the Selma native the first Alabamian to ever win the singing competition. The 31-year-old from Selma will take home the grand prize, a recording contract, and a $100,000 gift. I'm Jasmine Williams with your morning headline.
Let's see, something different for dinner. Searching restaurants near me.
Right here, ma'am. How can we help?
Gee, same old, same old.
Wait, we're right here. Ma'am, our restaurant's just a few blocks from you. Why is she not seeing us?
Back to the usual, I guess.
Ma'am, can you not see us?
Nope, they can't see you because you're buried deep in the list of local restaurants. You are invisible online. Introducing Cumulus Boost. Get a boost, get found, get on the map. Learn more at cumulusboost.com.
I love being a part of the action team. It helps me help other people. It helps me feel good.
Being a part of the team always feels good. Go for it. Don't even hesitate.
For more than a decade, Major League Baseball players and action teams of high school students have been working together to train and inspire the next generation of volunteers.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
Just that simple act that takes 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
All-star Giancarlo Stanton and Chris Capuano join action team captains to make a difference in their communities, and you can too.
Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
If we all show up together, that's what it's all about. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team.
It's been incredibly rewarding for me. It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
For more information, go to actionteam.org.
Did you know that Alabama law requires all pets to be currently vaccinated against rabies? This is State Public Health Veterinarian B. Jones. Rabies vaccination not only protects dogs and cats from the deadly virus, it also reduces the risk to the owners who can unknowingly be exposed by their unvaccinated pets. Help us protect you, your family, and your pet by getting them vaccinated today.
This message brought to you by the Alabama Department of Public Health and this station. You see miracles all the time at our children's hospital, but miracles don't come easy. That's why, as great as children's hospitals are, they need our support to keep miracles happening.
Got to have the Java.
Got to have support your Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
Join Sean Hannity Sundays at 3 p.m. for the Encore Show.
The Chinese, the Russians, don't fear Joe Biden.
On News Radio 1440.
Okay, I'm here. I was just doing some homework right there, trying to find my headphones and things of that nature. So I was deep in deep cogitation. But first of all, let me say good morning to all of you. It is time to rise and shine. I'm Kevin Elkins, and it's time for our daily bread. Probably the most important part of our show. As a matter of fact, not even probably. It's the most important part of this show. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, so I don't want you guys to go on the place. But anyway, we will get get I'll get to moving here in a minute. Let me get some of my other stuff straight here, and we will. I don't know how I got rid of my other things there, though, but I did. I don't know what happened. Okay, well, let me somehow, some way, I got rid of my video. Okay, well, that's all right. I don't know what happened then. I touched the wrong thing or something like that. And that's not the first time that has ever happened. So, you guys just hang loose, and we shall start this show. So, hold on, hang loose. We'll be right back. And good morning again. I'm back. It's the 22nd day of May, 2024. It is time for our daily bread. Today's daily bread is simply entitled Keeping Our Spiritual Edge. Sometimes we do lose it. Our scripture insight today comes from 2 Chronicles 16, 1 through 9. But we'll get this portion of the show started by giving you 2 Chronicles 16 and 9, which reads, "The eyes of the Lord range throughout the earth to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to him. Govern yourselves accordingly." And again, it is May the 22nd. It is a day that has never been, and it is a day that won't ever be again. May the 22nd, 2024 is a once in a lifetime deal, and you don't get it back once it's gone. You don't get a do over. You don't get to summon it from the past. You don't get to come back and do all the things that you should have done this day that you don't. And more importantly, you don't get a chance to come back and undo what you do. So whatever it is that you do with this day, make sure that if tomorrow should be, you'll be proud of what you have done with this day. If you've been around a while, you've seen, no doubt, and heard many, many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the grace, charity, and mercy and love of God, we may, I'm not sure, we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day. That is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with them? Well, whatever we do, we should reach back every once in a while and give somebody else a helping hand. After all, if we look far enough, we'll see the hand that reached back and helped us. Benjamin Elijah May said, "Whatever we do in life, we should do it so well, no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better." And I say that is the standard by which you live your life, you'll always be successful. Oh, you'll fail at a thing or two. We all do. But you'll never be a failure until you quit. We say, give out if you must, rest if you can. But you never quit. You never give up, because quitters will never win. And while winners may lose at a thing or two, they never quit. So don't you. And whatever you do, remember this day more enthusiastically than you have meant any day in your life, because this day also was not promised. And remember, this day, like all the others, it is a great day, a fantastic day to be alive. We'll be back keeping our spiritual edge. That is our word for today. Okay? We'll be back. Okay, I'll put the wrong one in. And it just means I'm not working. So everybody, is it? Let's start that again.
See, I am sending you silver and gold. Now, probation, king of Israel, so he will withdraw. Then Haman agreed with Asa and sent the commanders of his forces against the towns of Israel. They conquered Ijon, Dan, Abel, and all the four cities of Naphtali. He stopped doing that and abandoned his work. Then King Asa brought all to Judah, and they carried up from Ramah stone, timber, music. With he built Geba and at the time. Hannah the seer came to Israel and said, because you rely on the king of heaven and on the Lord your God, the army of the king of heaven has escaped from your hand. Were not the Cushites and the mighty army, great numbers of chariots and horsemen? Yet when you relied on the Lord, he delivered them into your hand. For the eyes of the Lord strengthen those hearts are fully to him. You have done a foolish thing, and from that you will learn. Let's pray. Dear Jesus, may we rest in you more each day. In your name we pray. Amen. Today's encouragement was provided by our daily bread ministries.
Hi there. Welcome to today's encouragement from our daily bread. Our reading, Extending Kindness, was written by